So today we have a field with a whole bunch of rocks in it, but some of these rocks are made out of solid gold, so we're just gonna mine those until none are left. And then when the time runs out, then we have to stop mining. Those ore pieces get turned into gold bars, which we can use for upgrades, so there's more rocks. And then also more rocks with gold chunks in them. And then we just keep on mining, which is the name of the game. If I say it at the beginning of the video, are you gonna get it? Check the description? Nah. Watch the video till the end? Nah. Just let them say it at the beginning, I guess. But we can also increase the efficiency of the pickaxes, and they give us access to the anvil, where we can craft new pickaxes. Needs a specific type of material to be crafted. So we have Mr. Rusty right now, but we need 65 gold bars to make the next one? Goodness. So the next time you go in, there is more rocks, and it seems like our pickaxes are doing a little better, but the difference is so little, it probably is invisible. At least these basic rocks do give us a little bit of gold, but we might as well just keep on mining. Ooh, and that rock has something special in it. It's a little bag? It is a bag. Hey, and we mined it up to level up. Very good. And we found a sack of gold, which is an artifact. And that should give us a passive of every 25 mine material will be worth double. Very good. And now we have a talent point from leveling up, so we can reveal talent cards. A D100? That is absolutely not what those look like. Rock? No, it's a chest. At the end of a mining session, a D100 will roll, and if it hits 1, 10, or 100, then all ores mined will be tripled. Wow, so that makes that a 3% chance, right? Every pickaxe has a 0.3 chance to turn into a hammer. Let's do the D100. I like those odds. And then we can also increase the area of the mining circle that we have, which I think is gonna be the good one, or we get more XP. Let's do that. And we can also make more rocks spawn, which is gonna be good, because that should also mean that they could be close together. And there's another artifact over there. It's a little skull with a bandage. How are you gonna have an owie in the afterlife? But all these rocks are close together, so that means it's good for getting XP. Oh, we're out of time. But we found a warrior skull, so that 10 more rock spawn at the beginning of a mining session. Neat. Kind of meant to upgrade, but we could definitely use some more gold first. And yeah, a lot of these rocks are close together now. Could really use a better pickaxe though, just to get through these quicker so we can get even more materials. But we do have 16 gold bars now. Here we go, increasing the mining session time. And more gold chunk rocks. And we are getting some more solid gold rocks, which is good. We're almost to a second level as well, or I guess a third level. So let's just make sure we get that. Oh, we couldn't. We do have a nice amount of experience though, so let's just get more XP. I'm also kind of hoping that we can get another artifact because collecting all of those sounds like a really good time. We also need, oh, rolled 22. I forgot that was a thing. And this one actually wants 100 of a different resource. Interesting. But we can still get more mining time and talent. Oh, the next one costs 2? Well then, thankfully there's more gold rocks this time instead of just normal rocks. I almost want to save up to get a better pickaxe now, because we got 16 from that one, so it shouldn't take too many to get enough to afford another pickaxe. Plus this also lets us get pretty far towards leveling up again, so one more should do it. And there's a level up. Haven't had an artifact in a while, which is a little concerning, but there's 39, oh, wait, is some just double? Oh wait, that's our total. I thought we crafted 39 there. I'm like, wait, what? But we're not so lucky. At least we can reveal talent cards. Oh, the Midas touch. And there's that chest one again. At the start of every mining session, your cursor has a chance to turn into gold, which causes each pickaxe hit to have a chance to spawn ore. Ah, I like the idea. So now we need 3 for the next one. And do we have enough? Still no. Need 65. So it seems like some of these sessions are better for getting XP than mining gold, which is fine, but here's quite a few solid gold rocks, which I like. And now we have 67 gold bars. So now we have enough to get another pickaxe. Hold to craft. There we go. And it's a golden pickaxe, Sir Goldie, which does have better stats, and then we gotta equip it. And then the next one costs 370 gold and something else we haven't even seen yet, but at least it should do good for us. Ooh, there's another artifact. Bone something. It's like a bone wrapped in a rib cage. What sort of thing is that? But our new pickaxe is definitely faster, so I do like it. A fossilized bone, which improves all pickaxe stats by 4%. Awesome. Why don't we go ahead and increase the stats even more? I also wonder if we can find an artifact a second time and have the effect stack on itself, because that would be good. But the Stats of the artifacts probably wouldn't be as good if that was the case, but we definitely need more experience. And more. So that's almost maxed out. We're getting 11 XP from rocks now, which is good because we need 733 experience to level up again, and that's not even gonna be enough to get us another talent. Oh, it was so close to rolling a 10, it was an 11. Is that gonna do something special when it rolls one of those numbers? That's what I wanna know. But at least now we're getting the most from this node. So we're getting 13 XP from rocks, and the next one to increase it costs 125 gold. And maybe it is time we increase the mining area properly, which lets a small circle have a chance to shoot a random direction upgrade unlock, and it certainly does seem a little bit bigger, which is really good for this run because that's a lot of rocks that should be in range. And same with this one. Why don't we just focus on experience for a little bit so we can quickly get to the next level, which should be enough to get us another talent. There it is. So we have 74 gold bricks total. Time for a talent. And we get an archaeologist. Stats from artifacts improved 8%. That doesn't sound bad. Potion drinker. You'll drink 1 out of 4 possible potions. Potion contains a buff that lasts the entire mining session. Sure. Next we need 4, so that would be level 11 to get the next one. And these upgrades are okay, but I think there's better ones further down the line, so let's upgrade this one, which gives access to increase the value of every mined ore 3 times. Wow. But also more rocks. Aha, and there's a new ore, copper rocks, which needs 100 gold to purchase. And we can still buy 2 more of these. Thankfully, the cost at each node doesn't increase each time. So we mine, we drink a potion, which is ores are worth 100% more. Awesome. And we are getting the rocks spawning more sometimes, because one just happened. And get all the rocks over here, because that's a lot of experience. So we got 22 bars crafted there. Excellent. And we get it again. So that's 30 more gold bars. We are getting these upgrades incredibly quick. This one's new. Pickaxe stats increased. All right, not as impressive because it's only 3%, but we go back to the ore one and it's gonna be a really good day. And we are getting some ore spawn just from the pickaxes hitting now too. So already we're walking away with 100 ore pieces. The conversion rate's like 1 to 3. So we have 113 gold bars total because 48 crafted there. And it does round up, so I do like that. But now we can get copper rocks, which is probably the next bar that we needed. It is. And there's a mine now. Once you have purchased the mine, it will automatically mine rocks for you. Excellent. The mine will mine bars instead of ores. And then it has chances here for mining that particular type of material, but we need 500 more gold to unlock this. But let's just mine or max out this one and get more mining time. So we should start to see some copper rocks, and sure enough we do, which seems like they take the same amount of time. Oh, I didn't even see what that potion was. More experience. So we get 8 copper bars so far. Let's just get a few more. So we get 17 copper bars for now, which I don't think is actually enough to do anything. But we can get some more solid gold rocks here, and then more pickaxe stats, so we have another one maxed out. We really need that potion that doubles ores more often. Would also help if we had more artifacts, I feel like. But there is a lot more solid gold rocks this time. Oh, and there's the ore one, yes. So we can get 12 copper bars at a time and 29 more gold. Still quite a ways away from 500 for the mine. It might be quicker to get the next pickaxe, which is probably gonna be copper. Is it gonna be like corporal copper or something? And is this one new? Rocks give 14% more XP. Ooh, I like that more than the other one. So we're able to consistently get a high amount of gold now, which is good. But the next pickaxe costs 370 gold. And 140 copper. Spawn a rock every 1.3 seconds? Sure, get this once. And chance to double the values is good. Chance to instantly mine a rock, but that costs a lot of something we haven't even seen yet. And having more mining time is gonna be valuable no matter what we do. So the rocks that spawn hopefully are sometimes these solid gold ones. Or solid copper ones. Okay, that one had gold chunks, and there's a solid gold one. And we're getting double ores right now too. Really hope there's an upgrade to get us a little more time as we mine rocks, because these really short mining sessions are not ideal. Okay, there's a lot of gold ores this time, and we have the triple potion active right now. So now's a good time to stack up. Not really worried about getting XP this time, but now we're out of solid rocks, so, oh, do those count? I don't know if those counted. But we have 250 gold and 140 copper, so that should be enough copper for the next pickaxe. Need a little more gold though, so we just keep on mining. Okay, 318. I think we needed 350. Oh, lots of gold here. Too bad they all have to be so separated. Okay, there's 363. That should be enough. Oh, 370? Why can't it be an easy number? Okay, 400 gold. So now we make the next pickaxe, which is Royal Pick, or Royale Pick. So it's got a copper handle, very nice. A little faster, bigger mining area, 2% double power chance, which I like, because it's more than the last one. But we definitely need some more experience now. We can't afford that though. We should probably work our way through a couple of these other upgrades, just so there's more rocks on the field. Because that also means that more of them are likely to be the ones with ore inside, or visible ore, that is. So we're able to get through more, it seems like. Oh, here's some gold rocks next to each other. I like this. And the area is large enough that sometimes we can get 6 rocks at a time, or however many this is. That's good news. But man, some days are not good days for trying to get copper. We only made 3 bars that time. But let's get some more experience too, because we're 1 level away from the talents. Receive an extra talent point per 5 levels. I hope that's retroactive. Okay, we have 100 copper bars now, which is just enough to increase the mining session a little more and see more upgrades down here, which thankfully some cost gold, increasing pickaxe stats even more. We are taking a little bit of time to get through these rocks, but we can max this one out for more gold rocks to spawn, and increasing the value of every mined ore double. Kind of forgot about that one. So that should help us get more sooner, especially with 3 gold rocks right next to each other. I just wish we had the ore potion active, but there's our level up. So level 11 means we can get another talent. Wonder how many talents there are. We've seen a few repeats already, but we are still getting some new ones. Increases the mining area by 6%. Every mining session, the mining area will either be a circle, square, or hexagon, or a campfire will spawn at the start of a session, and then it insta-mines rocks. You know, the more we can automate the process, the better this is gonna be. So let's get the camper. So next we need 5 points. Oh boy. Could definitely use this pretty soon. But okay, ooh. Auto mine some copper. Nice. But why is it gotta spawn at the edge of the world both times? Not a good trend that's being set here. Also, will rocks spawn on top of the campfire? I sure hope so. But we're also getting, okay, there it is in the middle of the map, kind of. But we're only a few gold bars away from unlocking the mine, and I would definitely appreciate some passive income. And there it is, 500 gold. Yes, mine unlocked. So that'll just go through, and then when it fills up, we'll get some of each, or how many do we get? Okay, so because this is a higher chance, we're gonna get more gold than copper, and I'm okay with that. It would be nice if we could upgrade some of these talents, like having 2 campfires. Maybe we can do that. Oh, here we go. Every pickaxe hit has a chance to spawn a pickaxe and mine a random rock. Definitely need more of that, so we can get that up to 4% on this node and get some more double pickaxe power chance, and also more rocks. Might as well just try to max out some of these things. But we are also getting a lot of empty rocks that I don't appreciate. But now we have another maxed out node and another one. Chance to spawn a rock when a rock is mined. Yeah, let's keep that going up. And then more chance here. Oh, there's something new. Another artifact, it looks like. Some weird little dice looking things, or like one of those fortune teller bone bits. Consult the bones. Ancient dice. And we got 300 gold that time. Wow. So what does this do? Spawn 1 rock every 0.7 seconds. Okay, more rocks. And so there's gonna be a lot of rocks for sure. And I think we just had the chance proc for the random pickaxe somewhere. Too bad it's not instant. But here, value of every mined ore increase again. Oh, we just got enough from the mine to upgrade it a 3rd time. Absolutely a necessary upgrade. I wish I realized it sooner. But just from a couple of swings, we have 100 ore. This is looking way better. Oh, and we have the ore potion active. No wonder the payday's huge. 187 bars just from that run. I love it. So now the ore value is 5 times higher, and we can already max out this double one, so chance to double at 3%. Auto mining. Random rock every 0.9 seconds. But that's so expensive. So at least we can slowly move over an area and mine rocks reliably that way in a pattern instead of jumping around willy-nilly. But also some rock bits are so thick, like over here, we might as well just jump straight to them. Now I also wonder about the kind of upgrades we can get for the mine. So we can speed up the mining speed, or upgrade the minerals to get more every time. But I also feel like some of the other upgrades in the tech tree are more worthwhile. Like we can finally afford the circle shots, Every second, small circle, chance to shoot in a random direction. Rocks inside will be mined, so there's more good there. And then we can max out this node here and this one here. So total rock spawn count is 143, and we can get more XP from them. So that's maxed out, and more rock spawning, the more chance that some of them are gonna be on the campfire to get instantly mined. Oh, and there's the little beam that shoots out. So they are getting mined. It's not a very big area though, which is a little disappointing, but we should be able to upgrade it down the road maybe. And it is happening more often, so that's cool. I just wish more were instantly mined, because we would need quite a few more beams shooting out for these rocks to mine, since this pickaxe still does like 4 hits to mine them. So now we got 200 copper because of a really lucky turn. So now we can get 1 extra talent point per 5 levels. Now, is that retroactive? Sadly, no. But we do have 1,000 gold now, which is not enough for some things, but it's enough to increase the stats more. Oh, lightning. Every pickaxe hit chance to spawn a lightning beam? What? Hold on, let's increase the stats a little more. And then more chance for power, double, and then chance to instantly mine a rock. As low as it is, it's still good. So this is starting to get interesting, and the area is larger, which I like. And they are noticeably faster. Oh, because we have the potion active too. Just gotta focus on the copper for a little bit. So we get 200, and that's enough to get the lightning beam. Absolutely. Oh, and we can increase the damage already? Yes. And then the size too. Hold on, I really hope this procs the next time. But we're also starting to get further away from the gold upgrades and more into the copper ones, so we definitely need more copper. Hopefully we do good here with the lightning. Whoa, there it is. A little underwhelming because that was only one so far. There's more of them. Does it have to happen in the area? It's happening a little outside of it, or is it in the area? It's a little hard to tell. Oh, there's one that was way out of the area. Let's keep going here. So we get another level up. I think we need another one to get another talent. Oh, but there's an artifact. I barely even saw that one, and we almost didn't get it. Warrior's Axe. 2% chance to deal double pickaxe power and 1% chance to insta-mine rocks. Excellent. Oh, we actually need 2 more levels. But here, let's start going more into the copper tree, because I guess it's about time we did that. And we can upgrade the mine to give us more bars now, which is good. And yeah, we're gonna focus on copper because we really need those upgrades. But there is a lot of rocks here now. So the XP is going up at a pretty steady pace. And it seems like the potion that increases pickaxe stats is also increasing the lightning chance, which is excellent. Okay, so now more chance for full copper rocks. Oh, and there's more XP. And then more rocks spawning. Sure, and more gold rock chunks, and also more experience. But now we're close to iron rocks. Let's get more experience. And I guess I didn't realize that the chance for it being every pickaxe hit was gonna be so generous because of all the pickaxes that happen. So it's way better than I thought it was gonna be. And the lightning strikes are good. We still don't really have anything that insta mines the rocks, but we do have another talent point. And I thought we were gonna get another one because of every 5 levels, but is it from buying the upgrade? It might be. But here, we can boost the damage more to 140%, and then more mining session time. And I think it's time to use some copper to increase the chance of this more now. We're not gonna get to a full percent, but maybe we can expand it further. And at least we can max out the lightning damage here, and the chance, so 0.2% chance, great. And more experience, which will be good since this mining run should give us 1 more experience point. There it is, so we can get another talent. Hopefully something game-changing. Potion chugger? You will drink all 4 potions? Hold on, say less. I asked for a game changer and I was right. So all 4 potions are active all the time. I love that. Can we get 2,000 more pieces then? I sure hope so. We get close and oh, very close. But that's 1,000 bar, but that's 600 bars made just from that one session. We're not really gonna get that lucky with the copper, but we should be able to keep this up for just a few more, and that'll give us access to iron. Who knew just guzzling potions would be so effective? And we're just able to mine so many rocks too. That's so good for our experience gain. And now, we have iron. Spawn a rock for every 5 rocks mined? Sure. Wasn't there one that cost 2,000 like over here? Yeah, increase the value even more. So now we can get some iron, and there's a full iron rock right there. which thankfully doesn't take any longer than the rest of them to mine. Man, there's so many rocks on the screen now. It'd be easy to lose track of any artifacts that show up. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one already. We have 123 iron bars already. That is insane. How many do we need for the next pickaxe? 400. But the iron is also what's needed to have more lightning upgrades. Every second chance to spawn lightning? And that goes to 10%? We definitely need more time to keep up with all this, so that's maxed out, 24 seconds. And we still don't know what this ore is. But now, there's a slight chance to get some iron ore out of the mines. Let's spend some to upgrade the mining speed. So it's 13 seconds now instead of 15. And my goodness, some of these rocks look like they're starting to overlap like crazy. Just getting that potions upgrade has caused such a huge change in how good we are. Nice amount of iron, gotta keep going. And we also have so much more time now for mining too. But there's 2,000 gold, so we get another upgrade here. So that's almost up 1,000%. Oh, and the campfire broke rocks, so we leveled up. And we got 2 points there, so it is from when we buy the upgrade. Is that enough for another talent? I kinda doubt it. But the lightning is also happening a lot more often, and I love it. So we should also have, yeah, the chance for a lightning beam from the iron. And that can go up 5 levels, so that's a 50% chance when that's maxed out. And we're not even close to getting another talent. We still need 3 more, and we can still, I didn't realize this had 5 upgrade levels to it. Ooh, and we can also get some more ore from rocks too? I didn't realize this. Okay, so there are still gold upgrades there. They're just hidden. And we can also increase the area. I didn't realize we could do that. Wonder how big this mining area is gonna be by the end of this. And the other lighting that happens is also incredibly good. Just striking down from above. So more ores from rocks there. That's maxed out already. And might as well max out this one. And then sure, more chance to spawn gold chunks, which I guess is as far as that tree goes. And there's an artifact. It's a purple ring, a royal ring. Since it's purple, I feel like it has something to do with experience. Sure enough, 4% chance to receive double XP from rocks. And here, let's just max out this because we can. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. 9% chance to add 1 second to the timer every second? Absolutely. I was gonna upgrade the lightning, but any chance to get more time on the field is absolutely worth it. So we could mine all day, we mine all night. So wow, really good day. 1,000 iron, just like that. How much do we need for the pickaxe? We can make it. Oh, sure. All reliable, which puts us a little low this, but I'm okay with that because better pickaxe is always the answer. I want to say the rocks now take 4 hits, but it's still 5, which is a little disappointing. Need more pickaxe damage, but now we have it. Chance to add time every second, and then mine a random rock every 1 second? Absolutely. This needs 1,000,000 of whatever that ore is. Goodness. At least we can increase the pickaxe stats more. And then here, more chance for gold chunk rocks. So now as we go, there is a chance to just repeat a second. First time someone intentionally wanted to get stuck in a time loop. Although there is a chance too that it won't happen, but I just saw it happen. So we are getting more time, yes. But now the value gets another level here, and we can max out the chance to instantly mine a rock here for 3%. And the next pickaxe actually doesn't need a new ore, it just takes gold and iron this time. The next one does, and we can almost max out this node, but not quite yet. I think we need more chance for rock chunks or iron chunks to spawn. There's plenty of rock chunks here, but where's my stone chunks? But we are able to clear out large chunks of the map now, surprisingly. And also leave a lot of rocks not quite fully harvested, which is a little upsetting. But we have a nice amount of gold to max out this one, and then a little chance there. That's what I'm talking about. Chance to add a second to the timer when a rock is mined. It's less than 0.1%, which again, there's a lot of rocks that get mined at once. Let's increase the chance to double the ores, which has even more gold chunk rock spawn chance. And then more stats there, more stats here. At least we can upgrade this one. And then more chance to spawn a rock when a rock is mined thanks to iron. Receive a talent point per 3 levels. Not there yet. And of course, no rock spawn on the campfire at the beginning, so that's disappointing. But now we can also upgrade the lightning beam chance to 20% and a more mining area size. Again, and now I think the rocks take 4 hits now, roughly. But some of them just get the double pickaxes right away, so trying to count that is a bit of a losing battle. But now we have over 10,000 gold bars, which was enough for some upgrade or another. There's this one. Mine a random rock every 0.7 seconds. That's what I'm talking about, which is only once. And the next upgrade in that tree costs 300,000 gold bars? Oh boy. At least we can get more lightning beam there, 30%. But now we can get the mine random rock every 0.7 seconds there and keep going up this way, but that costs a new ore. Because of course it does. But now there's more chance for the beam, so that's almost maxed out. So now the inflow of ore is a lot more consistent. And there's a lot more just random broken rocks everywhere. But here, let's just max out this node right here. And then the bigger mining area here to 120%. And let's go ahead and make this a little faster too. So it's 12 seconds. I don't want to spend too much because I do want to upgrade the pickaxe, but that also costs a lot more iron. Thankfully, that should be enough, but of course it isn't. So now we have enough to make yet another pickaxe, the Opulax. At least it mines a lot faster. Next, it needs a new material, so we need to keep upgrading this way to unlock more of that. And I kind of just want to expand more of the tech tree to see what there is, so we can go here. Dynamite? Hello! Every hit has a chance to stick a dynamite. That's what I like to see. And then max out that node there. More experience, absolutely needed. And all the effects happening do seem to be a lot better with our new pickaxe. So we're clearing out so much of the field before it has a chance to respawn. I love it. How crazy is it gonna get with lightning and dynamite going off? But we're making 3,000 gold bars every time we do this now. And we can afford the dynamite for 0.1% chance. And then every explosion has a chance to spawn 2 small explosions. Oh boy. And then increase the dynamite damage. That costs 10,000. Not sure I want to spend that there yet if the dynamite isn't too reliable. But maybe it is with everything going off here. Oh, there was one. And then it's quite a while for the next one, but a few stacked on top of each other. So it's a little good, a little not good. And there's another artifact. Looks like a Da Vinci code wheel. An ancient device. Improve the mine, and now mine's 5% faster. Excellent. Hold on, I didn't realize that we had enough talent points. More talents. Shapeshifter Inflate Burst. Every second, the mining area has 8% chance of increasing in size by 40% for 2 seconds. That sounds pretty good. And there's spring season again. We're just gonna keep ignoring that. Inflate Burst. So I guess we have a little bit of forward investment for the next talent level, but now we can get more iron rock spawning, and the next one is gold rock spawn chance, 210,000. Goodness gracious. But since the dynamite is happening more frequently, let's upgrade the damage of it to 150%. Each explosion has a chance to spawn a rock. So many rock spawns. Spawn a rock for every 4 rocks mined? Why not? That's the end of that tree. And then more of this, and that's as far as that goes, so that's maxed out already. And sure, upgrade the mine, so we're mining 8 bars at a time. Ooh, and it's all iron. I don't think we can afford anything with it though, but this is already looking like it's gonna be incredibly good. And the area expanded already. That was huge. And there it goes again. So that's happening pretty frequently. More mining area, more pickaxe hits, more chances for things to spawn that rely on that. It all works out so well. But now we can increase the lightning beam size a little bit, which unlocks the next one. So we can increase the chance even more. We can get this to 100% chance. So it's every second. And then sparks and oh boy, even more things. We're gonna have so much lightning. And we also leveled up surprisingly quickly that time too. Although it is a little underwhelming when the lightning strikes a rock, but it doesn't break it or even crack it. At least it makes it pretty easy to break. Now, if we just get a few hundred more iron bars, then we can max out the area size of the lightning, and then a little bit more for the lightning beam to get it to 80%, and we can give sparks a go. 17% chance to spawn 3 to 5 electricity sparks, each dealing 50% of lightning beam's power. Oh boy, and there's more upgrades since. Lightning equals lightning. So there's a chance for infinite lightning. That is insane, but we need a new resource for that too. And we've also been more or less forgetting about the experience upgrades too, which I think we need. But the mines are also looking good. How quick can we make the mining speed? It's below 10 seconds, which is nice. So if we just let this sit for a half an hour, then we get 43,000 gold, 4,000 copper, and 1,800 steel. Or iron. 1,800 was one of the numbers down here, over here somewhere, right? I know there was somewhere that wanted 1,800s. I keep wanting to say steel, it's iron. There's 15,000 here. Well, it is 1,000 iron to increase the odds of a pickaxe spawning on hit, so we can do that. And then more random auto mining, but 36,000 gold, that can get us some good things. And I forgot about this number here. We can increase the dynamite explosion size, which sadly doesn't unlock anything else, but we can also get more experience from the rocks here with the copper, and that's maxed out. And we can get more gold chunk rock spawn rate. So this should work out pretty well when we start mining. Lots of solid rocks next to each other, and a whole bunch more of the blue lightning, and quite a bit of the red lightning too. We are clearing out so much of this map actually. There is way more green than when we started. So we thankfully are able to get enough iron to unlock this one, which is as far as that goes. So now I see the value of having more rocks spawn when a rock is mined. So we should increase this whenever we can. That one's maxed out. 34% chance. More stats increase. That one's maxed out. More chance to double. More gold rocks. And there we leveled up to get 2 points, which does give us enough to get another talent. It's a sign. Sign with a written buff will appear next to the mine. The buff changes every 5 minutes. Or skilled miners, 7% chance to mine twice as fast and a 4% chance to mine double the bars. Let's get a sign buff, because that should be more consistent. The mine is 3.2% faster. That is definitely good. Get some more bars mined up there. And we have another artifact. Looks like a weird sort of metronome, or like a ancient radio. A runestone improves the stats of all artifacts by 5% of their current stats. Ooh, sweet. Sadly, a lot of these are just single percentages. Single digit percentages, but it does affect the time too, it looks like. And wow, another artifact already. That's lucky. A weird purple, half purple book. That's a kind of special edition that would cost like $80. Magic book. Experience bonus. Gives 1 extra talent point per 5 levels. So we have 3 and then 2 every 5, but they're out of sync, I think. So it should let us get more talents faster, provided we continue leveling up quickly, which we are going through so many rocks now. It actually is very quick, and we are starting to get a little more time. Let's max out the iron rocks here, and now we can get the lightning beam to 100% chance. Lightning every second. That is amazing. And then, yeah, just more of that. Now, I think we're getting to the point where we need to work on gold more than anything, because we need 210,000 just to get 1 level of the next node. Thankfully, the lightning every second is working well, and I do see some sparks flying out. There's another level there. But here, we definitely need to increase the value of every mined ore to make the gold collection easier, and more gold chunk rocks, and then more value increase. So the copper and iron are gonna help us a long way with that. So we're above 3,000% increase of value. But there's also this one here. Mining area will increase and decrease in size. I think that's from maybe the circle shots, but we can get it, and it does open more for more mining area increase. But of course that needs a new resource, and it looks like that's actually the normal area, which it should still have a chance of getting big, or it just doesn't anymore. Okay, I think this, oh, there it is. So we just had really bad RNG last time. 2 more levels there. That might be enough for another talent. And we are over 100,000 gold now. Very good. Sure enough, another talent. Zeus Wrath, that's sounding fun. Every second there is a 5% chance to spawn 15 lightning beams. Absolutely. So we get 1 more level here, and I really want to see 15 lightning beams go. And I think it's gonna be the blue beams when that happens. We'll definitely recognize when it happens, but so far, whoa, there it was. That was it. It had to have been. That was just lightning everywhere. Oh, there it is again. There it is again. 2 times in 1 go. That's awesome. And now we're above 4,000% increase. And this one's maxed out, so there's just this one left, and that was maxed out. 5,000% more value. What's the mine buff now? 6% chance to double mine bars. It's really tempting to keep leveling it up, but I also want to save the gold too. We can get this one again until that one's 10,000, because with the increased value of the ores, we should easily make that back. There we go, 200,000, but we need 210,000. So thankfully that should just be this next go here, especially if we have more Zeus storms, pretty please. Well, maybe not, but we still got there. So hopefully we can, there, uranium rocks. Wow, but we need a different metal first? What are we missing? Cobalt, there it is. Okay, so thankfully we have that now. And then let's get some more rocks spawned, so that's maxed out. 215 at the start, and then more chance to stick dynamite, so that's maxed out as well. So we need 3,000 cobalt to make the next axe, but it is also coming in when the ore is worth not 5, like 50 times as much. But where's the cobalt? How does it look different from the iron? I guess it's a little more blue in color. And there's 3,000. That was quick. New pickaxe time. Stone splitter, looking really good. And funny enough, the next one doesn't even cost cobalt, so we can automatically make it. Dagger pick. And the next one is cobalt and probably uranium. There's still a couple of axes in the way, but this one has a mystery cost at the very end. Interesting. It also looks startlingly simple. Well, let's just go back here, equip this one, which is sure enough better than this one, so we probably could have made this one ever, but it's still gonna be really worthwhile. We're honestly clearing out the rocks too fast. New ones can't spawn fast enough, but we got 3,000 more there, and we only need 4,000 for uranium? Well then, why stop? Just need to pluck away at a few more of these before the time runs out, and we're slowly getting a little more time there at the very end. But there's 4,000, so now we have uranium. And sure, more rocks, why not? But this one still doesn't use uranium, interesting. But the next pickaxe does, 8,000 of it, and thankfully uranium is very easy to spot, and we're already getting so much of it. 3,000, that's 1,000 bars of uranium there. Please tell me there's a nuke, like further in the dynamite tree probably. Well, the explosion size doesn't use uranium, but we can upgrade it a little bit more. This one does use uranium, but we don't have enough. We can max out the damage one though. And this mining area doesn't use uranium either. Got a nice amount of gold ore there for 23,000 more bars made. Oh, and I guess we can max out this one really cheap. More total pickaxe spawn chance. And we can get a little more time. I guess we're a little delayed in doing that. Might as well do it. And there's more experience there. And it keeps going down this way. More mining area size, more mining random rock chance, so it's maxed out, more pickaxe stats. Just going through everything that we're able to. I guess we can get more copper chunks, so there's more chance for full copper rocks. And now the field is starting out almost entirely covered in rocks too. So there are so many chances for things to happen. 2 more talent points, which is, oh, just 1 shy. Hey, but now the current perk is mine 6 more bars, just straight up. We can use the gold here if we don't have anything else we can use it on. But now here's more experience and more area size, more luck, and definitely upgrading the chance for uranium rocks. So now we get the chance for full uranium rocks up. And then, yeah, more of this. More of this. On one hand, I want to keep getting upgrades in the skill tree. On the other hand, we should probably save the materials to upgrade the pickaxe again. But man, the field gets empty when we're done. So even if the rocks aren't mined right away, the random chances hitting the same rocks again and again, that it is still getting them taken out when we are not even moused over them. So that is very nice. And we can get another talent. Efficient blacksmith. Crafting a pickaxe takes 25% less bars. Ooh, that'd be good right now. I think yes. Does that mean we can make them? Okay, so it costs 9,000 and 6,000 now, which we are very close to already. And there we have enough with a nice amount of uranium. How many times have I made that joke so far? But there it is, uranium fever. So next is a mystery mineral, but this should still be really good. And I don't even know how to describe it, but you can see for yourself how good this is. So many of the rocks clearing out. We're clearing them out faster than they can spawn in. Even with things like causing more rocks to spawn in. But the lightning could use some more upgrades too. Ooh, lightning strikes have a chance to add to the timer. Wow. But now there's a 0.5% chance to spawn lightning on pickaxe hits. That XP node is maxed out. More area size, more uranium full rocks. So now there's just so many lightning strikes happening that the field just cleans out even more. We need the upgrade that spawns a rock when lightning hits. And yeah, there is a noticeable decrease in the amount of rocks here. Goodness, I have not been paying attention at all if this D100 has actually been useful, but we can get more full copper rocks, which unlocks some more down the tree here. Need 7,000 uranium for that. Let's just stack it up and keep going down that tree some more. I'm thinking that's where the next ore is gonna be, but also the uranium kind of deviated from that path. So we'll just have to see where it ends up. I just know that we're getting so much gold out of this. Here we go, 7,000 uranium for more gold rocks. Hello. Increase all material rock spawn chance by 5% of their current spawn chance, but we can only get that once, which is probably a good thing because it costs 400,000, but we're actually only 100,000 off of that. How's our mine doing? doing good. I get the sense this is the end of the tree here, so it would be better to max out these other spawn chances before getting this one. So that should be easy enough to get to. So the cobalt chunks are maxed, and then we're getting more experience upgrades up here, surprisingly. Max that out, and then max out the uranium chunk rocks. And we can actually kind of see a preview of the ores to come. So there's a blue one and some red ones. Or is that, hold on. There's blue, red, and then a little more purplish red. Interesting. But now the full cobalt rocks are maxed. So is the copper chunks. And we can, oh, I didn't realize that cost 300,000. Increase the value of every mined ore even more. Oh, I kind of want to. Since we're saving on this one for now, we'll get it. And then more gold rocks here. And we haven't used copper for a while. Is there anything we can use that for? No, but there is more chance to spawn a rock when one is mined. So sure, there's more options that cost mystery minerals, but there's also this we can max out, so more session time there, more pickaxe stats here, more explosion equal explosion, so yes, and then there's copper, and whoa, plasma balls, huh? 10,000 cobalt for that. Every explosion has a chance to add second to the timer. Oh, we're getting so many of those. And the chance to spawn lightning, everything is spawning everything. More of that, finally. So explosion size max at 160%. Boy, oh boy, this is getting out of hand quickly. But here, more chance there, which is only once, surprisingly. So how crazy is it gonna be now? Okay, lots of lightning to open things up. Haven't heard too many explosions, but also there's so much going on that some of the sound effects are canceling out. So what does that tell you? Oh, there's an artifact, a gold ring. I barely even saw that was there before we collected it. Gold ring. At the end of a mining session, every ore mined has a 1.2% chance of only using one ore to craft a bar. I like it. And we can get explosions, chance to spawn a rock. More gold chunks there, but we need 14,000 uranium to finish that off. We are getting so many ores. We're over 100,000 gold ores. How long have we been doing that for? But that's 46,000 crafted just like that. Well, either way, we have enough to max out this node of resource gains. Is there any that we've missed? Looking at the ones that we have, I don't think so, but there's also the plasma balls we can unlock, and then more of this, so 52% chance to spawn a rock when a rock is mined, and then more chance to instantly mine a rock. I think yes, but we can't max it out, we're just shy. Oh, but we actually have enough to get another talent. X marks the spot, higher chance to find artifacts. That seems kind of late because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 left. You know what, we put it off long enough. I think it's time we get spring season. So there's some flowers, which increases the experience gain, which is good because we need 1.2 million experience, but look at how quickly it's accumulating. Oh my goodness. And there's a plasma ball there. And another one, which is mining things pretty well, at least a little bit. So now if we haven't missed any ore unlocked so far, then it's time we get this one, which sure enough paves the way for other resources like the ismium. And these are actually the 3 that are left. Ismium, painite, and iridium. So 140,000 uranium, oh boy. At least we're seeing plenty of more valuable rocks. And they're the pure ones, and our flower bonus is looking pretty good. Definitely could have picked that one up sooner, but there was also just better ones right next to it all the time. Oh, I didn't realize we found this. A wolf claw. Increase the pickaxe power by 6.3%. Very nice. And more chunks from the things. And then there's one of those down here too, but that takes a mystery mineral, and I don't know which one of the 3 that is, but here's more chance to instantly mine a rock, so 6% so far. And then what can we unlock next? Probably upgrading the mine some more, chance to mine double bars. Okay, just do that. So we get more of them at least. So 140,000 uranium. We might be at this for a little bit, but wow, we are earning 1 million XP at a time. That is amazing. Oh, 17 flowers. This is the maximum. Oh, good. Maybe we can get 2 levels out of this, provided there's enough rocks. It's gonna be close. Oh, we get almost a full level's worth. Here, more plasma balls. So maxed out, and more size of it too, sure. Oh, I forgot that we needed that. Oh, mistakes. But here, the mine can mine faster now. By a whole 6.3 seconds is all it takes. So I've been working on getting enough uranium for the next mineral. But in the meantime, we do have more talents we can unlock. But we're starting to get more of the same, so I feel like we're reaching the end of the list. unless there's ones that rely on us getting other stuff to reveal. But why don't we take the energy drinker for a chance to double mining speed for 3 seconds, so we can, you know, just clear out even more rocks. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to tell when it kicks in, because we destroy the rocks fast enough as it is. But I think we just need a few more runs to get the amount of uranium we need. Okay, I think it might have kicked in a few times there. So it is kind of tellable, but it gets really quiet when we run out of rocks. And there we go, 140,000 uranium. So finally we get the ismium, which means iridium is next. Hopefully we don't need to mine this for too long, because we already get so much of it. And we found an ox horn and all that. So there's only 2 artifacts left. This one reduces the durability of all rocks. That's a good thing. 75,000 for this. And we only earned 5,000 on the last one. Yikes. Lightning equals time? Sure. And lightning explosion? Oh, more good things. More lightning chance to spawn a rock? Pickaxe stats go up. Oh, there's a copper one. I don't think I saw this. So the ismium is what we need 1 million of for this. Goodness, we better boost it by a whole bunch if we need that much. Oh, but the energy drink kicked in, so now we can see where it is when that happens. I wasn't paying attention to there at all. Well, I guess it would help our chances if we invested some ismium to have more of the rock spawn and then the big ones, as well as getting more improvised pickaxes. Or improved pickaxes, and then sheer more luck, and then more plasma ball size, and tiny plasma balls. Chance to spawn a small ball every second it's on screen. Sweet. And it has the same stats as the big one. I like that idea. And we could just coat so many rocks and pickaxes too. Okay, there's a big plasma ball. Any small ones? There's 2 plasma balls. There's some small ones. Very good. Spread the destruction. So we can finally get 1 upgrade towards the full rocks. Oh, and it branches out to all the previous ones. Most of the previous ones. Oh, and we actually have over 1 million gold. I didn't realize that. And it costs half of that to get this, but we actually do have enough to max this out, which is the crazy part. And we can do 1 level towards more gold chunks. This costs 9 million. I mean, we're getting millions of gold from something. And we have enough for more talents. Oh, Gaben reduces the price of all skill tree upgrades by 7%. I feel like I have to, just because it's Gaben. It's definitely gonna help in the long run. So should probably see what it takes now to unlock the ores, which is a nice amount. And this one that costs 9 before costs 8.3 now. So that's quite a drop. 7%. Okay, there's that maxed out. More plasma ball size maxed out as well. But now we're just gonna be collecting ismium for a while. Look at the size of that plasma ball now. It's huge. With the help of maxing out more full ismium rocks. And you know what? Sure, more gold chunks, because why not? No such thing as too much gold. So a little bit of time, and now we have enough to get iridium rocks. Which, of course, also takes a little bit, but is that what we need for one of the lightning ones over here? It is. Oh, here we go. 1 rock for every 3 rocks mined. It's about time we got this. I forgot about it. But the mine can also get a whole lot faster because we have so much coming in. It's only 5 seconds now, and we can get more materials mined, so 20 per, and there's some of the iridium. I don't know how much we're gonna get, but there's a lot more happening now because there's so many rocks spawning. So with 21,000, we get 7,000 iridium bars. Need almost 1 million for the painite? Oh boy, and the iridium's what we need for some of these ore value upgrades too, but there are other ones. Here, more experience, and we can actually get 2 levels in that. More in the ore value, it's about time. And I totally forgot about these pickaxes, so we can get this one now. Forgeborn, looking very fancy. And the next one does cost iridium, but we're almost there and we can easily make up the cost of gold that's needed. The next one that needs a mystery mineral is here, but that's 22 million gold. This is getting insane, but the new pickaxe is very good. At least we can use the copper now for more ores from the chunks and rocks and increase the value even more. I swear, these chances for the new rocks just get smaller and smaller. And I didn't even notice we got this, a meteorite ore. So there's only 1 artifact to go. Increases the spawn chance of all full material rocks by 3.15 of their current chance. Hopefully that helps. But here, more copper because we can actually use that, and that's maxed out. This isn't quite, and that one's almost there. More value, and that's maxed out, 8,000%. And then more of this. Ooh, not quite maxed out, but that's also just gold rocks. more XP from rocks at least. But now here's more chance for the full rocks, which expands to more upgrades for more full rocks. Maxed out there and here. We can get one of the upgrades here, which expands further to the last ore. I think it's the last ore. More plasma ball on screen time. Time for another talent. Ooh, gilded chest. I totally forgot about the chest talents here. Contains 40 random ores. You know what? Might as well. Can we get it this time? I don't see it. And it's only at the start, not at, oh wait, there it is. But is there only one chest per run? At least we got to a nice level. Oh, I saw the chest this time and it was on the campfire of all places. More full rock, which that only goes up another 0.07% to 0.8% chance? That is pathetic. At least we get some more levels there and more mining session time, which is actually maxed out. 30 seconds. And then more lightning triggering an explosion. About time we got that. So now I guess the next thing we gotta do is just go through and get more pickaxes, which should come easily enough, at least for this first one. So there's the next pickaxe here. Crimson Sovereign. There are so many nice things here. At least we can get more ore value over here. And now we can max it out. There's really not a lot of nodes left that are within reasonable distance. Maxed out time on the plasma ball. And we can start to invest here, which I didn't realize was so cheap. Let's see, every second, chance to spawn plasma ball that moves across the screen, yada yada. So it's just more of this. And it has a chance to explode. But that is very expensive. Oh, but we can get the lightning equals lightning here at least. And you know what, sure, more there. Everything is so expensive now though. So all of that should mean there's even more lightning happening. I think that was the Zeus effect, but even without that, the lightning is going crazy. And there's also plasma balls for days. So we at least get a decent amount of iridium each time, but we still need so much before getting that last mineral. Okay, I just realized this. We're also getting 1.4 million gold ores when we do this. That is an insane number of bars. We might be able to get some of the things that cost almost that much, like this one. That's quite the increase, so I think that's worth it, even if we can only get that maybe once. But hey, new pickaxe time, the gem cutter. So next it is 11 million for that and 750,000 of this. But that also just makes 3 pickaxes from the end. And whatever this costs. And when the mining area gets big, it can cover almost an entire half of this place. But of course, when I say that, it doesn't happen again. There it is. Look at the size of that area. That is huge. Maybe not an entire half, but an entire quadrant. And we have enough for another talent. Okay, so skilled miners, there's another chest, which is the lesser one. Let's improve the artifacts by 8%, so it should be better overall. Speaking of, there's still that last artifact missing. Oh, check it out, we got a 10. We had to have gotten it other times, but this is the first time I've noticed because we crafted 2 million gold bars that time. And we have over 2 million copper now too. Can we get that again, please? That would help me get 1 million of this. Okay, I don't know if there's anything special about level 80, but it gave us an achievement for getting there. And we haven't checked in here in a while, but we might as well. Getting this one maxed out. And I kind of want to keep the copper just in case a future pickaxe doesn't need it. Okay, so most of the materials are in the clear just to keep them towards upgrades, such as the blue stuff. Every dynamite explosion has a chance to spawn lightning beams, so that correlates with the other explosion correlations, but that costs iridium, same amount. I just realized we have over 1 million of a lot of things and 750 kind of the big stuff. But here, more experience, I think, or more value. Can't really get that, but we can get this for more chunks per rock and then more experience there. We're reaching the end of the available upgrades, but it sucks that so many require the iridium now. I'm trying to save it. I'll just buy things because why not? And then more of this. And extra talent point per 2 levels. There we go. Still no word on that final artifact, but at least we're getting plenty more chain reactions. And by that I mean like explosions cause lightning, lightning causes explosions, mining a rock causes more rocks, yada yada. And there, I think we've got it. Yes! Painite rocks unlocked. Oh, good. All materials. Okay, achievement, thank you for telling me that's the only thing that was missing. And I'm guessing to make this one, we have to make all the previous ones, which now we need 750 100,000 more of this stuff. Can you tell how long I've been at this? So thankfully, all of the ore gaining upgrades that we have up to this point are helping us collect even more of the red stuff, even if there isn't very much of it spawning. Can we get 2 million gold? So we craft a nice amount of bars there. 19,000 of the red stuff. So now what? That's what this upgrade took. And we can't even unlock more painite rocks because that's 148,000 for that. At least we can get more ore value because of this. And then we can go here for rock spawn chance here for 61% when a rock is mined. And yeah, I guess more full gold rocks and then more gold rocks. So maxed out there. There seriously is not many nodes left. Oh, there it is, the final artifact. Holy cheese. Can that just like quadruple ore income? Every pickaxe hit has a 0.23 chance to drop 1 ore. At least we can get more ore value here and more experience and then more painite rocks. About time. And yes, more ore value here using the iridium and then more chunks thanks to the blue stuff. Rinse and repeat. So we found all the artifacts. So now I'm really glad I didn't get that treasure map, but also just look at how fast we collect gold. Like it's already up above 2 million here pretty soon and we can get 3 million. I'm not sure we have enough time to get 4 million, but we do get pretty close. There it is, 4 million. But of course, 4 million is not nearly enough for all the bars that we need, which does make me wonder what talents are left. Oh, Explorer, X marks the spot, and Shapeshifter. I wonder, but this will be fun. At least it increases the mining area by 6%, but it also changes every now and then. Must be something that happens every run, so that time it was a circle, and now it's a hexagon, so it actually lines up perfectly with the corners, the top corners at least. Not that it really makes a difference, and the little shapes that shoot out are still circles, so it just kind of changes how the rocks are influenced, which is interesting. But now we have enough for a new pickaxe. King's Companion, which actually has the same area size as the previous one, interestingly. And now we need even more gold. And oh, we actually almost have enough of that stuff. So we have to make sure to not buy any upgrades that cost that, which is very tempting to. And we also need that steel or iron. At least we don't need this. So I think we just focus on gold and then the rest will kind of just happen because we need 22 million gold to make that pickaxe. And then whatever the last one costs, which I'm hoping is just every other pickaxe before it. Or maybe every upgrade too, which is also gonna suck. And we also get the third shape of the square. The rocks go in the square hole, which it gets to be a big square, goodness. But check it out, we can get 6 million ore, gold ore that is, 7 million? 7 million! And here we go, 25 million gold bars, also a million of the red stuff. The painite? Is it called that because it's such a pain to get? But either way, here we go. 2 pickaxes from the end, the Crusher. And oh my gosh, I just saw the achievement names. Hold on. So creating the first pickaxe, the achievement was called First We Mine. And then creating the last pickaxe, it's Then We Craft. Oh my goodness, the developer has a sense of humor. But now we just make the last one? Okay, hold on. With that in mind, is this just a diamond pickaxe? Can I even mine? Or can I craft? Hello? Do I have to do this once? We are level 90 right now as well. And the circle seems like it can get fairly big. It's 1 quadrant size now. And there it goes. Yeah, it can cover a decent portion, like a third of the area. Okay, we used it once. Upgrade. Talents. Nothing. Anvil. Hold to craft. I am holding to craft, but nothing. So I guess we just have to figure out what the cost is. Is it gonna be every single upgrade? Is it actually? That is so much though. At least we can do this whoa, hi there. Oh, you can now mine the big rock and we need 1 million more of this painite. So that's what we need. And those are absolutely Minecraft diamonds. I am calling it now. So now we need even more red stuff, but we were able to get to 1 million before. So we should be able to pretty easily now, as long as the rock shows up enough. So I guess there is like a boss event where we probably just have to get through the ore as fast as possible. It's probably gonna have like 1 billion HP or something. At least we don't need the gold anymore, so we can spend some more here. And we probably should get more of this, but I still don't like spending that much all at once because we need it for this and we're really close to it. But we could do it here. for the pink stuff, and then the steel, or oh my gosh, I keep calling it steel, it's iron. And then more of the pink stuff down here, and more, so it's maxed out. And then I guess more of it, and more of it, maxed out again. And then more gold for plasma ball damage. And then blue stuff for mining area size, about time. And there was an upgrade beyond that? Double pickaxe power chance. Sure, is there any more? Nope, that's it. So we indeed are getting a very big mining area, and I am seeing more of the red rock spawn, so that's good news. It'd be cool if we could get 1 million of that in one go, but even if we don't, we are getting a large portion of it. It's just mostly hard to even find the rocks in all this mess, but we can get pretty close to 500,000 red rocks. So just one more go of that should give us the amount that we need. And there it is, yes, 1 million. Real quick, do we have enough for a talent? Nope, doesn't matter. We can mine the big rock. Oh, and that's its own button. Okay then. Can we do any more for the pickaxe power? Not right now. That was honestly a pretty cheap upgrade right there. Could have done that, but I think this is as good as we get. And chance for dynamite to cause explosions. Don't really know if it carries over here, but also a chance to spawn a pickaxe every time the plasma ball hits a rock. Can it hit the big rock? Let's go for it. Okay, it's different. Start mining. Here we go. Mine the big rock, mine the big rock. There's no timer. Is this just a gimme? It's cracking. Mining area gets bigger, but that doesn't really change anything. The lightning's hitting not the rock, which is annoying. And, oh, there it is. 1, 2, and 3. And yep, sure enough, craft the pickaxe. Put a stick in there or two. And there it is, diamond pickaxe. All of that for a Minecraft reference. I would not be surprised if there was a chicken jockey reference at the end of the credits. But that is keep on mining. We don't even get to use it, or do we? I don't know. But again, the game is keep on mining. I hope you guys got that. What would you like to do next? Keep on mining or exit game? How good is this pickaxe even? Let me look at it. Equip it. The icon is still grayed out though. So we got an achievement for equipping it, so that's cool. Is there anything more even to do? What achievements are left, if any? Purchase every single upgrade and mine 500 million ores. I'm good. Been at this for like 5 hours or something. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to Intern.